Yeah.
Mr. Colson.
Good morning, Mr. President.
Hi. How's the Democratic Committee?
Well, I haven't gotten a report on what's happened over there this morning. I'll get that.
Aren't they voting today?
Yes, sir. And as a matter of fact, they were supposed to have something by noon as to the situation. I'll check that and call you back. I'm sure I can get a reading right away.
Do you think if they get Strauss, that'll rehabilitate him?
Well, it'll help them, but I don't think they're going to get Strauss.
Oh, really? You still don't think so?
I don't think so, sir, because there's just too much. Well, what you do is you drive the McGovernites right out if they get Strauss.
Are they claiming they'll get out?
Yes, sir. Yeah, I think we would. Strauss would normally be the most effective guy they could get, but I think in view of the purge of the McGovernites, that it would probably blow up at them if they.
Yeah.
I mean, we're going to win either way because they can't heal it. If they end up with Mitchell, that's their best solution because he's.
Yeah, that's all right.
He's a guy that can.
I don't care how smart he is or anything. He's still not gonna. He's from Maine.
He's from Maine. He's smart, but he's not. He's not a Strauss kind of a guy who really is a powerful, strong, brilliant individual.
He isn't going to be able to pull the Southerners back in, though, is he?
Strauss?
Yeah. No, Mitchell.
Oh, Mitchell? Hell no.
The South that I'm concerned about.
I don't think
we've got to handle labor, and I suppose Meany will go for a Mitchell, won't he?
Yes, he will, but I don't believe Meany's going to. Getting an awful lot of reports. I don't think
he's going to break it off on us that hard, right?
No, he sure isn't. God, he's doing anything but. He's doing every.
Right.
Pete has hired one of his assistants, and Meany was thrilled with it.
Good.
And they've been talking this week. Great relationship. The more important thing is the relationship that Pete is getting, however, around the country from people. It's great.
Schultz, of course, is keeping very close to Meany, which is good. That's one of Schultz's great services, right?
I must say, to Schultz's great credit, he called me yesterday and he said, Chuck, he said, I wasn't sure about Brennan. He said, I was afraid he wouldn't be able to do it. But he said, the more I've dealt with him, watched him operate, and gotten reactions, he said he's going to be a hell of a good Secretary of Labor. He said, you've got a great man.
Good, great.
It's nice of George, because he was
great.
He was worried about Brennan, but great. And Brennan has gotten the damnedest press reaction, Mr. President, the damnedest fan mail.
Is that right?
Oh, it's incredible. I mean, he brought in some of them to me, that letters from people saying, well, we weren't really sure. We voted for Nixon, but we weren't really sure, but now we are. He does believe in the working man, and he's, I think this has really had a...
You mean the idea, they finally think that the appointment of a working man makes them think we're for the working man, isn't that
precisely it?
They talk about all the tokenism. We appoint blacks, and they don't think you're for black.
No, exactly.
And Mexicans, they don't think you're for Mexican, but a working man, by golly, that is really something.
Well, this kind of locked it up. Pete said he ran into a guy down at Florida at the space shot. He said the young fellow.
Pete went to the space shot?
Yes, sir.
Great.
We're doing a lot of this.
I hope he went on our plane.
Oh yes, we gave him the treatment.
And did he like it?
Yes, sir.
Good.
Oh, he's very happy, and we've brought him in. I mean, he's now part of the club, and he feels at home with us. He feels at home with you, and he feels at home with me, and he feels at home with of course Don Rogers here, and that. Right. So we're not going to have the Durkin kind of problem with it. But he said he went to the space shot, and the young fellow came over to me. He said, I voted for Nixon. I wasn't really sure. He said, but he said, I'm a Democrat, but now I'm switching my registration. He said, when a man like you can be made Secretary of Labor, that's the party I want to be in. It's just a little evidence, but
great.
But it's, of course, that's boosted his spirits because he really,
marvelous.
He really feels he's. So I don't think.
Great.
I really don't care who the hell they put in as the party chairman. The fundamental dichotomy or the fundamental cleavage within the Democratic Party is such that with what you're doing to build the new majority and what I hope to help you doing, I think we're going to keep them split, and I'm awful bullish about what we can do in this country in terms of the basic philosophies or the basic allegiances of people. They may not ever become Republicans, but they're Nixon. Some way to perpetuate that, I don't know. But
we could change
great stuff.
Party. Yeah.
Great stuff.
Yeah. great.
The unemployment...
that story has got a surprisingly good play. Did the networks play it, too?
Oh, yeah, they played it.
But, my God, I mean, I was amazed to see the Times and Post play the damn story. Those bastards would never have done it before the election.
Times led with it, which is... Yeah, it's great.
But even the Post had a good story.
Yep. Yeah, they did.
The Times led with it, but...
boy, it proves one thing, though, that those bureaucrats really did a job on us over there. And
well, they waited till after the election, Chuck.
Well, of course.
You know damn well that this was not a month when the seasonal adjustment would have helped us.
Give you a fascinating statistic, Mr. President. In 1970, between October and November, the unemployment rate rose 0.4%. In 1971, between October and November, it rose 0.2%. This year, it dropped 0.3%. The reason in the prior years that it rose so significantly is that we get one of the worst seasonal adjustment bounces in this month. Yet, in the face of that, it went down 0.3. Now, they, God damn it, had to jimmy those figures the month before they had to. No other way. I've looked at the numbers, the raw numbers.
Now they're trying to have to get well, oh yes.
But I went through this with Brennan.
Brennan realizes they, because, Meany tries to play sometimes the line, well, the unemployment are more unemployed than it really shows. Now, we mustn't start playing that line.
No, sir.
Not true.
Oh, Brennan, just Christ. Brennan doesn't think there's any unemployed. He said, I can't hire people when I need them.
Yeah.
No. And I showed him, I went through this chart with him that I just read to you from, and he said, oh, my God, those dirty bastards. They're like the commies.
Yeah.
So he'll clean them out. I'm not...
Yeah.
We give Pete a couple of good, tough guys around him, and he'll...
Just find a good guy for that job.
Well...
Clean out, because he's got to really control the damn bureaucracy. I just don't know more. I don't want any job for more, though, now. I just don't kick him upstairs. Out.
Yeah, he'll go back to teaching. That's where he belongs.
That's where he belongs.
But, no, we've got a man at Treasury who's damn good, Fiedler, and he's the one I wanted to get in there before. I've talked to Schultz about it. Schultz will let him go, and I think we just have to tell him he has to take the job, period.
And then get somebody in the second job and so forth.
Yep. I wish we could get Simlinger, because, God, he knows how they have cheated and stolen, and of course they can't, but...
That's right.
But it sure proved it, if there was ever any doubt about it before.
Well, at least it's good news, though, to have.
Oh, it's great news. And we didn't need it before the election, and frankly, I kind of like it now, because it's feeding the mood in this country right now, which is...
the pre-Christmas mood is being fed, which
it really is. You know, those damn retail sales are booming, and...
Unbelievable.
It really is. And I just think it's...
the country's getting its confidence back.
Yes, it is. Exactly. That is what you have done with this country. You've given it a resurgence of self-confidence that it just so badly needed. God, it needed it. Yeah.